What is a good documentary that is not about serial killers? There's a cool one about mushrooms called Fantastic Fungi. Way more interesting than it sounds. My Octopus Teacher 1 photographer follows the life cycle of an octopus exit through the gift shop street art history exploitation class. Action Park follows the practices of Action Park in NJ and the multiple injuries incurred. Werner Herzog documentaries, pretty much any of them. I watched a documentary about how pickles are made. It was jarring. Chorus. Jiro Dreams of Sushi was really interesting to me. Bonus, if you watch it, you can go watch Juan Dreams of Chicken from documentary now, which is a super good parody in my opinion. The one about the octopus. It made me cry. Ken Burns' The Vietnam War is probably my favorite documentary ever. Shiny happy people, it will rock your world. They Shall Not Grow Old colorized World War I doc directed by Peter Jackson. Console Wars, the 90s war between Sega and Nintendo from a mostly Sega perspective. I think it's called Brothers Keeper, from the 90s, and it tells the story of this set of hermit brothers that live on a farm, and what happens when one of them dies. This description is absolutely not doing it justice. Blackfish on multiple platforms introduces Tilikum, a captive killer whale, and his story. Doc later goes into the consequences of keeping orcas in captivity. How to Fix a Drug Scandal. Netflix focuses on a state drug lab chemist who ended up using the drugs that were being brought into the lab for testing. Also goes over how her actions affected thousands of court rulings. Downfall. The case against Boeing. Netflix talks about Boeing's impatience leading to them pumping out new planes with new equipment and not letting pilots know. This subsequently led to 2 airplane crashes. Oh, you have to watch Free Solo. The guy climbs a 900-meter vertical rock with zero protection. Defunctland is one of my favorites. Lots of media history and amusement parks. Dear Zachary, a letter to a son about his father. Jiro Dreams of Sushi on Netflix. It's not so much about sushi as it is about the painstaking perfection it takes to become the best at your craft. Fire on Netflix. Hulu also has an unofficial one. Was interesting to see just how crazy the whole Fire Festival failure was. Sound City. Great music, history, and Dave Grohl. The Deepest Breath. About the crazy world of free diving. Netflix. Class Action Park is about a shitty water park in New Jersey famous for folks getting injured. It's hilarious and fascinating. I remember going to a water park like this when I was a youngling. I didn't die, but I thought I was going to drown about 20 times. Telemarketers is about those guys who call you up to give money to police charities. The 2 hosts are awesome, and what is going on is crazy corrupt. Basically, many of those police charities just pocket the money and pay off the police departments to not charge them with anything. One of the earliest ones used their proceeds to fund some shitty Christine rock band.